Guys, I'm going to give you an update from my Landa portfolio, but I did notice Landa did make some changes with their app from the last time I checked it, and I do not like it at all. I think the way they have it now makes it very difficult for people to access properties, especially for people who are not familiar with like real estate in general, or they just used to value in properties overall. Now, I'm just going to click on one so you guys can see the way they have it now. You click on the particular property, of course, easy as far as to see the actual property itself. Shows how much the monthly rent, single family, blah, 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 5 bedrooms. Okay, cool. It's like something, the same information you see on Zillow. But here's where I have a particular problem. When you look at the rent, it shows you the rent, operating costs. You get to drop down and show you the operating costs, property management fees, blah, blah, blah. Then it says change in cash, $92.19. Then it shows you the dividend for that particular month, which is $608.89. That's good and all. Says the same thing for October, September, August, July. Actually, swing the wrong way. So it shows you June, July, August, September, October, November. Okay. So let's scroll down. How many shares are there? Oh, so we see 9,648. How many shares are left? 352. Average cost per share, which is $11.17 at the bottom of the screen. However, it doesn't show you the dividend yield or how much you would get per share. So as a beginner, to me, that's the most important part to show out of all things. How much you would get from dividend per share, or at least putting a dividend yield there would make everything much clearer. But apparently, I don't know why they took that off. I actually did ask them a question. They just haven't gotten back to me. I sent them from health support. I sent them a message. So then I was just like, oh, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'll need to look at other ones. So this is the finance part. They show the purchase price, improvement price. So I kind of scrolled down and make sure I didn't miss anything. So they show everything else overall about the property. I was like, oh, look, let me look at the property details. Anything, nothing breaking down from shares there and the operating agreement. So it definitely wouldn't be there. So now I was like, okay, let me hit invest. So it shows you how much, $11.17 per share. But when you're buying these properties, especially most people that's going to end up buying properties like this are people who don't, normally assess real estate on a larger scale. So we're talking about probably beginners, people who have low capital. So to me, it makes it much more difficult than before to assess a property and determine whether or not the dividend yield or the property is kind of worth it as well. So let's even check out another one. Okay, so here's the one trading from the secondary market. So when it says trading, that's from the secondary market. Just had to find it. So we're going to click this one. Okay, we see the pictures. That's pretty well. Okay, same thing here. Rent, we got operating costs, dividend, cash in hand, and we see this time because it's the trading on a secondary market. It shows how the price fluctuated 3 months, 6 months in one particular year. We see the market order buy, sell. We see that and same information before, but this is from the secondary market. So that's why they have a buy and sell price right there. But lo and behold, they don't have it either. I did, if we go back, I'm scroll all the way back. I went to customer support. You guys will see it'll sometimes it takes some time to load up, but from previous conversations, that's the I'm waiting for answer. It says receive, waiting for answer. I asked them about the dividend yield and the per share question, and I'm just kind of waiting for their response there. If you wanted to send them an email about a question that you particularly have, subject entered in, and then at the bottom you can send it. And they also have it where you can send the attachments as well. Still waiting for them. I believe I sent this I want to say either maybe a day or two ago, so I'm still waiting for their response. But let me give you from here. They also have where you can invest in rental property mortgages. If you want to see it more detailed, just check the suggested video. But I'm about to give you an update on my portfolio. So far, for shares, I have one. Let's see. Okay, so far for my account value, $148.87. Amount of share value, $136.88. And far as cash on hand, I got $11.93. So if we want to look at I'll show you more specific for each particular property, but I'm going to show you for each particular month. As you can see, the total dividend that I received was $10.83. Now, if we want to see my dividend breakdown for my dividend history, we can see the breakdown. So all the way down from 2022 all the way till October 23. So from October 2023, I'll just go over the last 6 months. 2023, $27, September, $28, and it shows at the top how many properties. So that 15 is just showing how many 15. I have 15 properties. So 27 cents for September, 28 cents for August, 43 cents for July, 87 cents for June, $1.21 for May, $1 for April 2023, 74 cents for March, $1.25 for February, $1. So you can see the dividend history that I particularly have for them. Now, as you can see, the dividend, as far as the dividend amount, it did go down. I'm guessing because I don't really keep track of this too much because I only have a smaller amount, but I'm guessing either some of the spaces they became vacant or something like that, so they normally not collect the dividend. But I have to look at it more closely why my dividend amount has went down substantially for, I want to say, August, September, and October. What I'm thinking is maybe a few properties is a little vacant right now. That's why my dividend my dividend has dropped significantly. But I have to double check that a little later. Okay, so it says my properties, I have 15 properties. Let me take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, correction. So this is 15 shares. So I have 15 shares, not 15 properties, 15 shares. Okay, so the first one, I'm up 8, roughly almost 9%. The second one, I'm up 8.51%. Third one, I'm down 1.52%. The fourth one, up 8.51%. The fifth one, up 8.39%. The next one, I have 3 shares of this from this particular property. Up 4.26%. The next one, I have 4 shares. I'm up 5.19%. Next property, I'm up 28.99%. Next property, again, I'm up 14.55%. And last but not least, I'm up 69.64%. In each particular one, it shows you, and even in the one that you particularly have regarding yourself, it still doesn't break down per share. Of course, you can check the dividend history and stuff, but even the ones you own, it still doesn't even show it here. Just let me know. I will say they do show the information on the website. On the website, they have it where you can see that, but not on the mobile app. So the changes, they did have it before where you could see it on the mobile app, but the changes now do not like that at all. Hopefully they'll add that back. Now, if you check on the website, you'll end up seeing that you can find that information on the website, but not on the mobile app. So I did not like the particular updates, the changes that they made in the app. But that pretty much concludes this video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about Landa and the changes that they particularly made, your overall experience. The reason why I'm asking that, because a few people reached out to me and they wanted users' feedback on there. So if you can just drop a comment about your experience, what you did like, you didn't like, what changes that you wish to happen, that would be greatly appreciated. But if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to my channel.